Hey guys, Cowdy here, out on the lake again. Gonna give it heck. So we're gonna go out and I got a team, 3 other kayaks. We're gonna go and hit this creek and see what we can catch. It's kind of chilly morning this morning. I think it's in the upper 30s, but the high today is in the mid 60s. So it's gonna warm up pretty good. So all this clothing you see me having on right now, maybe all this clothing I'll be taking it all off, most of it off sometime during the day. But it is chilly this morning and breezy. Have no idea what the barometric pressure is, but it's it's a half moon, and what else we got going on? About 5 to 10 miles per hour winds expected today, but we're going to be in the creek, and so it shouldn't be that big of an issue. But I want to have this giveaway, so what I'm thinking is the first 10 comments to this video, you're automatically winners. So plan on getting heading down to the water, get this yak in the water, shake you guys up a little bit.
Get back up on your trailer, right?
I can.
It's too shallow.
Yeah, I had to step in the water too much the last time.
Oh, you have to go all the way over there?
Yeah, I had to walk past those trees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't hit the right spot. They said it's a deep spot right there. Oh, maybe I didn't hit it. I just did it.
There's another creek over here, right? Up
Yeah,
here?
yeah, it's one over there.
You didn't know that?
Yep.
I thought you were like really shallow.
What are you talking about? You gotta go that way. We'll go to, there's a point. We will go past this point. Yeah. And then the second point, we'll pass that second point. And then the creek is right there. Yeah, it's big. Yeah.
That's a little one before that, right?
Yeah, it's a little one before that, but we're gonna go in the big one. The little one is got it. We went in it last weekend and it really was nothing. It wasn't even. Come on all the way in. Okay. And then start fishing.
Work my way back?
Yeah, just work your way back that way. Okay. But I wouldn't fish past this tree laying on the wall. Don't start until you get to this tree right here. Okay. It's my brother LC. This is his first time on the channel. He's either gonna catch fish or drown. I don't know which one it's gonna be.
Do some tree fishing.
He's gonna do some tree fishing. Alex and Nook, you guys seen them on the channel before. Hopefully Nook's gonna catch his limit. If he don't catch his limit, he don't never want to come back. I got the wind blowing me right into the spot I want to fish, so I'm gonna put my back to the wind and try to get into some 4 feet of water and drop my power boat. I want to fish this spot right here. The wind's blowing me right into it. Measure off when I'm gonna drop this power pole, and now nice fish. This looks like a nice little brush pile here. It's got about 4 foot of depth. Got a little bit of shade. Let's work it. We'll work it shallow and then we'll work it deep. Not a bad keeper. One thing, guys, go from if the bike slows down on one color, switch out your color. Here I'm going from a plastic to a tie jig, just back and forth. This stuff is like threading the needle. Just working the laydowns, man. Remember, watch my rod tip. Use a little bitty. Little guy. Make it hard, bud. Hey guys, it's the next day, and usually that's when I clean fish, you know, because I'll fish all day long, you know, from daybreak to dark to, you know, I'll fish all day long, You know, so by the time I get home, it's after, you know, the sun has gone down, and I'm exhausted. Okay, guys. So, say for instance you want to eat the fish whole. So, this is one way a lot of guys do it. Skin, scale, fillet. Here's a bag with 20 fish, 40 fillets. So you don't want to freeze it like this unless you're going to feed a lot of people. So I'll get right back with you to show you how we freeze our fish here at the house, so that we can separate it and have small portions for, you know, 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, just based on how many people you're having over. All right, that's what's next. Hey guys, look who I got here. My guest star, Clark. She's going to talk to you guys about how we freeze our crappie, and just to make it easier, you know, when you want to serve it in small portions. So go ahead and show the guys what you do.
All right. So once you've had a great day at the lake and you're coming home with about 20 crappie, this is what you end up with: 40 fillets. So rather than take this and freeze it in this bag or put it all in 2 bags where you got to thaw everything out to cook it, what we do is we do a quick freeze individually. So here I got some wax paper and some plastic wrap. I laid some wax paper at the bottom, and we're going to simply take the fillets and lay them out. And what you want to do is keep the fillets going in one direction on each level.
Take a closer look at this. Oh, okay, I see.
And he fillets them where I don't have to worry about the bones. So that's where you see the little V cut where you cut the rib cage out. And I just simply layer these on the wax paper. Make sure you got enough room in your freezer to put this pan where it sits just level in the freezer. It won't take long to freeze it. You probably put it in there for about 3-4 hours. So you got your first layer down. You want to try to keep them from touching as much as possible. If they're touching a little bit, it won't be hard to pull them apart or just crack them apart once they're frozen. But I try to leave enough space where they're not all crammed together. You simply take another piece of wax paper and you put that right over that one. And this is where you change. If you lay it the same way, they're going to freeze and they're going to stick together on the paper a lot more than they're going to go if you go the opposite direction. So you come back in and you lay these the opposite way. All right. So this is what it looks like when it comes out of the freezer. Pull your plastic wrap off. And you have individually quick frozen each of your crappie fillets. You have your bag already ready for crappie, and you're just simply bagging it up. This is going to make it a lot simpler if you're getting ready to cook for just 1 or 2 people. Here's your crappie, individually frozen, bagged up.
Just like in the store.
Yep. Except fresher.
If you have one of those vacuum sealers, or food sealers, you can also put them in that and seal them in that. So
You don't have to thaw these out in water. You can actually take out what you want and they'll thaw out as well. But this one, I'm doing a quick thaw because I'm going to pan fry these. Alright guys, so we actually decided to put some shrimp in there, so it's thawed out. So here's your fish, nicely thawed out. I always like to dry it just so that it's not popping when you put it in your oil, and also gives you a chance to get your seasonings on there good. So I usually just take a paper plate, paper towel on a plate, and just kind of dab it so that you can get it dry. Get a second paper towel. And come back and you just dab it. You want your shrimp to be dry anyway so that when you cook it, it's not all watery. It'll absorb your flavors better. Doing a basic pan-fried fish, pan-fried crappie and shrimp. I'll take it like this. Using some roasted garlic and herb and karmic. You can either use olive oil. I usually use just a little butter flavored spray. I just want my seasoning to stick to it. I'll give it a quick little spray. And then my seasoning. Same with the shrimp. Just give it a quick hit. A little bit of seasoning on the shrimp. You can also change the flavor. If you don't want the same flavor on the shrimp and the fish, at that point you can add something different to your shrimp or to your fish. We like that garlic herb. It's a roasted garlic herb, and we like that one. So then I'll just turn it over. Do the same, just to make sure that the seasoning sticks on it pretty good. Put that over here. Preheat the stove. Alright. Doesn't take a whole lot of this because it does have some salt in it. Beautiful. So here we've got some mushrooms and some sweet peppers. So we're going to do the fish and shrimp. Then we're going to take the mushrooms and sweet peppers, put those in that same olive oil and butter mix after you get your fish done. And we're going to just toss those around and let them get cooked up. Here what I've done is take a little bit of this coconut and olive oil mix and put just a dab, about like this, of butter. That's just to give it a little butter flavor to your olive oil. So I'm going to heat that so that when I put the fish on there, I get just a little bit of a sear. Alrighty, so we got a little season on it. I did put a little bit of fresh ground cracked pepper. I think I'm going to do the fish first and then do the shrimp after. I have to wait a minute on that. Got a little bit in there, so I'm going to make sure it's not sticking at all. Just going to slide it under. Preheat your pan, and then put your olive oil and a little tad of butter in there, so that the pan's already warm when that goes in, so that your meat's not sticking.
That's so good. My stomach is like, wow.
It does smell delicious. That's that roasted garlic. And then here's that pepper mix. That peppercorn medley. It's really good. It's got all the different kind of peppers in it. White, green, black, red. So it gives it a good flavor without making it too spicy. I like to give it a shake every now and then just to make sure it's not sticking. Right here.
Hey guys, here it is. It looks good. I am so freaking hungry. Alright, so the wife made homemade tartar sauce. We'll do a fry crappie video with making the tartar sauce in it. But one is spicy and one is not, and I don't like spicy food, so mine's not spicy. So we threw in a little bit of salad here also. Look good, man. Hey guys, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and hit that like button if you like the video, and hit that notification button. Yeah, this is my catch, cook. This is my catch, clean, and cook video, so see you next time.